Mental and physical health is extremely important in a business. You need people who are mentally healthy and functioning well in a business. So how do we do that? Well, it's interesting that many businesses ignore one of the most important fundamental things that we all know from sport, and working with elite athletes can actually contribute something really important into a normal business. We know people who exercise every day are mentally more healthy, they're more resistant to anxiety and depression. We also know people who look after themselves from a nutrition point of view, who actually eat good things, also are more resistant, who understand how nutrition affects the emotions, are also more resistant to mental health problems. So the other thing is people can do is actually, all psychotherapists know this, is get people's sleep patterns right. You need to have people who understand these principles, getting the physical parts of their being right and doing rituals every day that improve their physical energy is going to have a massive and dramatic effect on people's mental health. So first of all, they need to exercise. Secondly, they need to have 8 hours sleep. And thirdly, they need to have nutritious food. Alcohol, smoking, all those things are likely to reduce that energy system. The second energy system is the emotional energy system. How do we improve people's emotional energy system? Well, you can actually improve that by making people aware of their self-talk. The conversations people have with themselves will have a dramatic effect on their emotions. So if they are having conversations about, I don't like that person, and they're blamers, or they are people who see themselves as victims in an organization, he gets more money than me, she has a better job than me, but those are the people who are obviously in a nihilistic, resentful, negative emotional state, and that will lead to anxiety and depression. However, people who are highly optimistic have a buffer against mental illness. They constantly look at the world in a positive light. They see tomorrow as a better day than the day they're having now. They think great things are going to happen to them in the future. So you want people who have learned optimism. Learned optimism is a skill. It's more important than confidence. Confidence comes and goes based on what you've actually done at the particular time. But optimism is more of an attitude. And if you've got that attitude, you will be able to buffer yourself against mental illness.